Global forest loss reached alarming levels in 2024, driven by fires fueled by climate change. According to a new report, 6.7 million hectares of tropical forest were lost, an 80% increase from 2023, with Brazil's Amazon rainforest hardest hit. This makes the first year that fires have been identified as the leading cause of tropical forest loss. In Latin America, Brazil saw the largest loss, followed by Bolivia, where forest loss surged by 200% due to wildfires, drought, and agricultural expansion. Canada and Russia also saw record tree loss from uncontrollable wildfires. However, Southeast Asia showed progress, with Malaysia, Laos, and Indonesia reducing deforestation rates. As leaders prepare for the Global Climate Summit in Brazil this November, experts are urging countries to enhance conservation funding and implement stronger protections for vulnerable ecosystems like the Amazon. Marks & Spencer has revealed it expects to lose about $380 million in profits this year due to a cyber attack that disrupted its online business. The company said the attack, which occurred over the Easter weekend, forced it to halt orders on its website and disrupt deliveries to stores and its food partner Ocado. Despite this setback, M&S reported a 22% rise in pre-tax profits to approximately $1 billion for the year to 30th March, with sales up by 6%. M&S said it was financially healthy before the attack, with over $500 million in net funds. The company is working to recover and expects online disruptions to continue through June and July. M&S also confirmed that personal data from some customers was compromised. CEO Stuart Machin expressed confidence that the company would recover and strengthen its position moving forward, with no changes to long-term plans. Elon Musk says he's not going anywhere, confirming he'll remain Tesla's CEO for at least the next 5 years. Speaking at the Qatar Economic Forum, the world's richest man said his continued leadership is about retaining control of the company, not about money. His comments come amid a stormy quarter for Tesla, which saw sales drop by 13% and net profits plunge by over 70%. The biggest hit in the company's history, Musk, who has recently traveled to Doha as part of Donald Trump's Mid-East push, also defended his controversial political involvement. When pressed about the impact of his ties to Trump on Tesla, Musk said he faced massive violence against his companies and called out what he described as judicial overreach in his blocked $56 billion pay package. Tesla remains under scrutiny from investors as Musk tries to balance tech, politics, and public perception. Apple CEO Tim Cook met with President Donald Trump at the White House on Tuesday, according to multiple reports. While the exact details of their conversations remain unclear, the meetings follows Trump's recent criticism of Apple's plans to expand iPhone production in India instead of the US. Trump has publicly urged Cook to shift more manufacturing back to American soil, saying Apple will increase US production as a result of their talks. Earlier this year, Apple pledged a $500 billion investment to boost its domestic manufacturing and AI capabilities over the next 4 years. The tech giant, however, continues to face pressure from steep US tariffs on Chinese imports, with over 90% of iPhones still made in China. Meanwhile, the Trump administration is reportedly reviewing Apple's AI partnership with China's Alibaba, adding further complexity to its global operations. We move to Africa. Sudan has accused the United Arab Emirates of directly attacking Port Sudan, marking the first time it has publicly named the UAE in its civil war. Sudanese ambassador to the UN Al-Harith Idris said that the May 4th strike was carried out by drones and MQ-9 warplanes launched from Emirati bases. Let's listen in to his key findings.
So, the key finding, the UAE and RSF have strategically planned to attack Port Sudan, a vital maritime hub for the Red Sea, plays a crucial role as temporary capital of Sudan and government dignitaries and security residents, and also a hub, safe haven for the displaced in their southlands. Its strategic location makes it a focal point of UAE and RSF activity and geopolitical interest. However, this prominence also makes it susceptible to various security threats, including drone attacks.
He claimed the attack was retaliation for a Sudanese army strike in RSF-held Niala that killed 13 foreigners, including alleged Emirati personnel. Port Sudan had been a safe zone in the conflict until this strike hit military and civilian areas. The UAE denied the charges, calling them baseless and accusing Sudan's government of deflecting from its internal responsibilities. A UAE official said it condemned violence and rejected the accusations of any involvement. Sudan severed diplomatic ties with the UAE earlier this month, citing its alleged supply of advanced arms to the Rapid Support Forces. The conflict began in April 2023 over a failed plan to merge the army and RSF. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio warned that the outside powers were turning Sudan's war into a destabilizing proxy conflict. Some Democrats in Congress are now pushing to block arms sales to the UAE over its suspected role. Meanwhile, the Sudanese army claimed it had fully cleared Khartoum state of RSF fighters. Despite that, RSF drone attacks have increased, targeting infrastructure in government-held areas and worsening humanitarian conditions. Here's what the Sudanese military spokesman had to say.
وفي هذا السياق نعلن اليوم اكتمال تطهير كامل ولاية الخرطوم من أي وجود لعناصر ميليشيا الدغلو الإرهابية، وتطهير عاصمتنا الوطنية من دنس المتمردين وأعوانهم، مؤكدين أن ولاية الخرطوم خالية.
Until now, Port Sudan had avoided direct attacks, acting as a vital hub for aid and diplomacy. The May 4th strike marks a dangerous escalation in a war that shows little sign of ending. Well, that's all we have time for. We will continue to bring more news updates from around the world.